Hey Taurus, I hope you guys are doing great. It's Tipsy here to do your money reading for whenever you are led to this message. We're going to start out by pulling a card for the area that money's most impacting you right now, or where it's most important for you to think about. And then we're going to pull a card to see what question needs to be answered for you. So let's start by pulling your topic. And this has to do with your work life. Let's see what question you... Oh, okay. A couple of questions came out that's most important for you to think about right now when it comes to money. So the first one that we have for you is trust. When it comes to receiving what you need and want, what do you trust will happen? Where is your faith lacking? What would it help you to build trust where it is most needed? Then we have confidence. What is the relationship between your confidence and your money? Which elements of this relationship do you want to keep and which do you want to change? And we also have entitlement. Do you believe that you deserve to be rich? Why or why not? Either way, how does your gut response to that question illuminate your relationship to money? So, what this feels like, Taurus, is that there might be, when it comes to your career and finances that come along with it, that there is some type of imposter syndrome that's happening. It almost feels as though you don't necessarily trust yourself. And I don't want to say that that's necessarily a bad thing, but it really feels as though when it comes to your work life that it's evolving, and it feels like a pretty big leap from what it is that you were accustomed to in the past. And there might be a little bit of self-doubt that's creeping in that says, can I do this? And we see that with the trust and the confidence cards that came out. But it almost feels as though Spirit is saying that, is asking you, do you really think that you deserve all of this goodness? Do you think that you deserve to go to the next level? And if you don't, why not? Why do you not have faith in yourself that you've gotten this far and that you can go take the next step? So it feels as though there's a little bit of shakiness, a little bit of imbalance that we're feeling right now when it comes to work or possibly a new opportunity that's coming towards you. And it feels as though Spirit is asking you to dig a little bit deeper and say, why don't you feel that you can do this? Why don't you feel that you can earn the amount that you're looking for, that you can handle the responsibilities that are coming your way? It feels like a lot of hesitation. So let's get into some tarot and see if we can get a little bit of clarity about what's going on with you. So let's start first, with you, Taurus. Wow, okay, so we have 3 cards that came out. We have the 2 of Swords, we have the Queen of Pentacles, and we also have the 5 of Cups. So for your energy right now, Taurus, it's really feeling as though you are indecisive, that you are in a place of wondering if what you have is enough. But it feels as though if you don't take advantage of this opportunity, that there's going to be some sort of loss. There's going to be some sort of regret. But even though you're, I think, sort of worried about missing out on something or missing an opportunity, deep down, I think you know what it is that you have to offer. But for whatever reason, you keep questioning yourself when it comes to this. So let's take a look at any obstacles or challenges that are crossing you right now. We have the 2 of Wands. So again, this is someone who's sort of thinking, should I, shouldn't I? Am I able to do this? Am I good enough? Am I bringing enough to the table? Am I capable of this? There seems to be a whole lot of self-doubt when it comes to moving forward. Now, what we have for you that's underlying the situation, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. This is sort of what's in your subconscious, right? And there's this feeling that you won't have this happiness, that whatever success you experienced before, that I think you had to do in order to get to this place, you're not going to be able to recreate. So it almost feels as though, yeah, you've elevated and you've gotten to the point of this opportunity, but there's some sort of hesitation where I just heard lightning can't strike twice. And so it feels as though there is a lot of energy that you may not necessarily be conscious of right now that makes you think that you're not going to be able to have the success that you experienced before. Now let's take a peek at what's happened in the past for you. Wow. I hope you all saw that flip right on out, right? So we have the Ace of Pentacles in your recent past. And I think that this, Taurus, is an opportunity that presented itself to you. And I almost feel like this opportunity has put you in this place of thinking whether or not you're able to take advantage of it right now. What's crowning you? What's sort of in your conscious energy right now? Ooh, that one almost wanted to flip out. We have the Queen of Cups. So Taurus, it really feels as though, you know, this is something that I think on the surface that you would enjoy, this opportunity. This is something that you would absolutely love to take advantage of. But again, all of this doubtful, hesitant energy has you sort of on pause, has you doubting yourself, has you thinking whether or not this opportunity is truly for you. But if you think about it really, really hard, right, and sort of set the doubts aside, this seems like something that would be a perfect fit. Now, looking at what's in your near future, we have the Magician. So it feels as though whatever opportunity that you have, it's entirely up to you whether or not you choose to take advantage of it. This seems like a rare opportunity where it's the culmination of everything that you've done before, everything that you know, everything that you wanted to do. It feels as though this is the perfect storm of goodness. But for these reasons, with all of this doubt and this hesitancy, you're still on the fence about it. So looking at sort of the advice that Spirit has for you. Wow. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles and we also have the Queen of Wands in reverse. So what it feels like is that Spirit is telling you to, you know, the Queen of Wands, when it's upright, is typically very fiery, sort of emotional energy, right? Sometimes it can be a little bit all over the place. And Spirit is saying, you know what, right now, Taurus, it's time to sort of calm yourself. It's time to calm yourself a little bit and to think about this a little bit more logically. And they're advising you to take these steps towards this stability, towards this abundance that you're looking for. And if you're a little hesitant, that's okay. Go at a pace that you're comfortable with. If you need to sort of dip a toe in, if you need to ask more questions about it, if you need to sort of get some reassurance that this is not an illusion, then that's what you should do. But it really feels as though Spirit is saying, don't let your emotions and self-doubts take over this opportunity. Don't let this pass you by. Now, looking at what's in your environment, any sort of external factors, we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. So Taurus, when the Knight of Wands is upright, or the Knight of Swords is upright, that tends to be a very fickle and very flighty energy. It's in and out. It's very fleeting. There's not a lot of permanence that's attached to this. But with this in your environment and thinking about work, this is something that has the potential to be very long term. This is not something that's unstable. This is not something that for you is going to disappear overnight. So those doubts that you have about your capabilities or whether or not this is the opportunity for you, it feels as though Spirit is saying that that's not the energy that this is putting out right now. That this is something that is dependable, something that's reliable, something that you can build on. It's not going to vanish from you. Now, looking at your hopes and fears, let's see what we have for your hopes and fears. We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. So what this feels like is that when thinking about this opportunity, you are very hopeful, right? You are very hopeful that you're not going to, it's not going to be a struggle, that you're not going to have to wage some battle to keep things where they are, to make sure that things are stable. It almost feels, Taurus, is that in your past, especially when it comes to your career and earning money, there's always been some sort of element of struggle that's associated with it. I don't think that what you've built up until this point has come very easily to you. And there's some sense of worry that you're going to have to fight for this again. And I think your hope is that because this opportunity does sound so good, because it's something that you think that you would enjoy, that it's going to be a little bit easier on you. So let's grab your outcome card. Let's see what's in store for you. We have the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So Taurus, I don't feel as though this is an opportunity that is going to be sort of an immediate return on investment. I think that it's going to take a little bit of time for you to ease into it. I think it's going to take a little bit of time for you to accept that this is for you, that you are capable. It's going to take a little bit of time for you to trust in yourself and to recognize that you deserve this opportunity. But I don't think that it's going to be a situation where, you get into it and things just immediately fall apart. Let me see if I can clarify that a little bit. Look at this. Look at this, Taurus. You have the 9 of Cups. That's happiness. That's bliss. That's good times. It's getting you closer to what you're envisioning for yourself in terms of stability, in terms of finance, in terms of happiness when it comes to what you do for work. So again, it's going to take you a little bit, I think, to ease into it, to get comfortable with this new opportunity, with this new working situation. So this could be a new job. This could be a promotion. This could be a business opportunity that's crossed your path. But I think that your nervousness for a while is going to be in control. And at some point, you're going to get out of that energy. And you're going to start having a lot more faith, a lot more trust in yourself, and a lot more trust in the universe that this is a path that you're meant to be on. And even though it might take a little while for you to get comfortable with this sort of new environment that you're in, it's ultimately going to lead to your happiness. So let's pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. And what we have for you is, I am a vibrational being in a vibrational universe. You live in a pulsating, vibrating universe of advanced harmonics. Everything that exists in your air, in your dirt, in your water, and in your bodies is vibration and motion, and all of it is managed by the powerful law of attraction. There is nothing that exists outside of this vibrational nature, And as you learn to accept your vibrational nature and begin to consciously utilize your emotional vibrational indicators, you will gain conscious control of your personal creations and of the outcomes of your life experience. So, Taurus, I feel like this is Spirit saying that you are in control of this. And that's what we have here in your immediate future with the Magician. You have the ability to shape this new experience. You have the ability to shape your work and financial life. There's an opportunity that's been presented to you, and it's up to you to take advantage of it and to also know that you are worthy of this opportunity. Everything that you've experienced has brought you to this place, and Spirit is encouraging you to take advantage. So, Taurus, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful, and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.